For centuries, the Horn of Africa's fate has been shaped by its geography: mountains, deserts, and, most crucially, access to the sea. Power has always gravitated to those who control the coastlines and ports, from the ancient kingdom of Axum to colonial empires. The struggle for these maritime gateways has fueled cycles of conflict, redrawing borders and forging deep rivalries. Today, nations with stable coastlines, like Djibouti, act as gatekeepers, while landlocked Ethiopia remains vulnerable, dependent on its neighbors for trade. Into this landscape, a new chapter is unfolding. The port of Berbera in Somaliland is emerging as a game-changer. Berbera's rise is challenging old power dynamics, showing how strategic location and political stability can transform a region's fortunes. It's a reminder that while geography is fixed, its meaning can be rewritten by human ambition and political will. The Horn of Africa stands on the brink of a major realignment. The story now centers on Berbera, a port poised to redefine the region's future. Berbera's power starts with its geography. Perched on the Gulf of Aden, a vital artery linking Asia, Africa, and Europe. Unlike other regional ports, Berbera sits almost directly on the main shipping lanes, offering ships a faster, more efficient route. Its deepwater harbor can handle the world's largest container ships, a rare advantage in East Africa. This makes Berbera not just a gateway to Somaliland or Ethiopia, but a potential logistics hub for the entire region. As global trade intensifies, the value of such a port only grows. Berbera's reemergence is no accident. It's the logical result of geography meeting modern opportunity. The world is taking notice, and Berbera's time has come. Its location is now its greatest asset. In a region marked by turmoil, Somaliland stands out for its stability and self-governance since 1991. This piece is Berbera's most marketable asset, attracting investors who crave predictability in a volatile neighborhood. Unlike Mogadishu, where instability deters investment, Berbera offers security and reliable governance. Global companies see a government that enforces contracts and protects assets, a rarity in the Horn of Africa. This stability lowers risk, making large-scale projects possible. Berbera's transformation from a forgotten outpost to a trade hub is built on this foundation of peace. In global logistics, stability is as valuable as location or infrastructure. Somaliland's commitment to peace is what's opening Berbera to the world. It's the key to the port's rapid rise. Berbera's transformation is visible in the cranes and concrete reshaping its coastline. Led by DP World, the port's expansion is a multi-million-dollar bet on its future as a regional trade powerhouse. The new Berbera Corridor Highway links the port directly to Ethiopia, unlocking access to over 120 million people. A free trade zone is attracting manufacturers and logistics firms, aiming to create a vibrant economic ecosystem. These investments are strategic, not speculative, driven by Berbera's location and Somaliland's stability. The world's capital is flowing in, signaling confidence in Berbera's future. The port is on track to become a key economic engine for the Horn of Africa. Ethiopia, landlocked since 1993, has long depended on Djibouti for nearly all its maritime trade, a risky single point of failure. This dependency exposes Ethiopia to high costs and potential disruptions, making diversification a national priority. The Berbera Corridor offers Ethiopia a direct, efficient alternative to the sea, introducing competition and lowering costs. Ethiopia's investment in Berbera signals a strategic shift, gaining leverage and forging a new alliance with Somaliland. This move weakens Djibouti's monopoly and elevates Somaliland's regional status. For Ethiopia, Berbera is more than a backup. It's a game-changer for trade and security. The partnership is reshaping the region's balance of power. Berbera's rise gives Ethiopia new autonomy and options. the Horn of Africa's economic map is being redrawn. The Berbera solution is rewriting the rules. The Red Sea and Gulf of Aden are crowded with global and regional powers vying for influence. Military bases, investments, and alliances abound. Most ports in the region are either unstable or saturated with foreign militaries, complicating strategic planning. Berbera stands out. It offers strategic location and stability, but without the baggage of overcrowded or volatile neighbors. Its clean slate makes it attractive for nations seeking a reliable foothold in the region. For global powers, Berbera is more than a commercial port. It's a geopolitical prize. A partnership here offers a stable base for trade, security, and influence. Berbera's unique blend of location and predictability is drawing increasing attention. It's becoming a standout player in the new Red Sea geopolitics. Berbera's rise is shaking up its neighbors, especially Djibouti and Somalia. Djibouti's near monopoly on Ethiopian trade is ending, forcing it to compete and innovate as Berbera offers a cheaper, efficient alternative. The economic model in Djibouti is under pressure. Its leverage over Ethiopia is fading. For Somalia, Berbera's development is politically sensitive, seen as a challenge to its sovereignty. Tensions are rising as Somaliland's success strengthens its case for independence. Berbera's growth is forcing the region to confront Somaliland's reality, regardless of formal recognition. The port's success is not just economic, it's a catalyst for political change. The Horn of Africa's alliances and assumptions are being rewritten. Global powers are eyeing Berbera for its strategic value. Trade, security, and influence converge here. Western nations see Somaliland's stability as a bulwark against extremism and a base for counterterrorism. The UAE views Berbera as a key link in its logistics network, connecting Africa to the Gulf and beyond. Investment here is about more than profit. It's about securing supply chains and projecting power. Berbera's rise is now part of global strategic calculations, not just regional ones. Decisions made in Washington, London, and Abu Dhabi will shape the port's future. Somaliland gains powerful patrons, boosting its quest for recognition. Berbera's fate is now tied to the ambitions of the world's major players. Berbera's story is more than a port revival. It's a blueprint for shifting power in the Horn of Africa. The old order, built on rigid hierarchies and monopolies, is being challenged by a new model stability, smart partnerships, and economic dynamism. Berbera decentralizes power, giving Ethiopia options and forcing regional players to adapt. The port's success is a catalyst for broader realignment. Alliances, strategies, and definitions of influence are all in flux. Berbera's trajectory will be watched closely as a test case for overlooked regions seeking autonomy through trade and investment. Its rise could inspire others or serve as a cautionary tale. The transformation of Berbera is a defining story for the Horn of Africa. It shows how global trade and local will can upend old power structures. The ripples from Berbera will be felt for years, from Addis Ababa to the Red Sea. In geopolitics, even the most unlikely places can become the center of change. The story of Berbera is still being written. As cranes rise and ships dock, the port stands as a symbol of both ambition and uncertainty. The future of Berbera, and the Horn of Africa, hinges on choices made today. Will leaders prioritize collaboration over competition? Can infrastructure growth be matched by inclusive development and peace? The challenges are real: climate pressures, regional rivalries, and the need for skilled workforces. Yet the opportunities are just as tangible. Berbera could become a beacon for sustainable growth, inspiring new trade corridors and fostering innovation across borders. Or it could face setbacks if old divisions resurface. What happens next depends not just on governments or investors, but on the people of the Horn, the truck drivers, port workers, and entrepreneurs whose lives are intertwined with Berbera's fate. Their resilience and vision will shape the next chapter. As the world watches, Berbera invites us to imagine a future where the Horn of Africa is not just a crossroads of conflict, but a hub of possibility. The journey is only beginning, and the choices made here could echo far beyond the Red Sea, setting the tone for a new era in one of the world's most strategically vital regions. As Berbera's port cranes lift containers skyward, their reach extends far beyond the Horn of Africa. With every shipment, Berbera is weaving itself into the fabric of international trade. Once a quiet outpost, it's now a critical link in supply chains stretching from Asia to Europe and the Middle East. For global exporters, Berbera offers a faster, alternative gateway to the African interior, cutting days off traditional routes through congested ports. This efficiency is attracting shipping giants, logistics firms, and multinational investors, all eager to tap into the Horn's emerging markets. But the stakes are higher than simple commerce. Berbera's rise challenges the dominance of older ports, reshaping regional competition and prompting shifts in shipping lanes. Countries like Ethiopia, landlocked but rapidly growing, are recalibrating their trade strategies, relying on Berbera for new access to the world. Yet this integration into global trade brings new responsibilities. The port must balance rapid growth with security and regulatory standards demanded by international partners. Environmental sustainability, anti-corruption measures, and technology upgrades are no longer optional. They are prerequisites for Berbera's continued ascent. As Berbera finds its footing in the global marketplace, it has the potential to redefine not only trade in the Horn, but the movement of goods across continents. The world is watching to see if Berbera can deliver on its promise, not just for its region, but for the future of global commerce itself. As Berbera's port expands at an unprecedented pace, a new set of questions emerges, ones that extend beyond trade and geopolitics. The transformation of Berbera from a quiet harbor to a bustling gateway is reshaping not only economies, but the local environment as well. With every new container yard and extended quay, natural habitats along the coastline face increasing pressure. Marine life, once undisturbed, now navigates busier shipping lanes and faces risks from pollution and dredging. Air quality is tested by growing truck convoys and diesel-powered vessels, while the demand for fresh water and energy strains local resources. Yet, Berbera's leaders and investors are not turning a blind eye. Environmental assessments are becoming a routine part of new projects. Initiatives to reduce emissions, manage ballast water, and protect sensitive coastal zones are being woven into expansion plans. International partners, keen to maintain global standards, are encouraging green technology, from cleaner fuels to automated cranes designed for efficiency and lower impact. Still, challenges remain. Balancing rapid economic growth with long-term sustainability requires not just investment, but commitment and oversight. Local communities are voicing the need for inclusive planning, ensuring that development uplifts livelihoods without sacrificing the natural beauty and health of the region. As Berbera charts its future, its environmental stewardship will play a key role in determining the port's lasting legacy. The choices made today will ripple outward, shaping not just the Horn of Africa's trade routes, but the very landscape that supports its promise. As Berbera's skyline shifts and cargo ships crowd its harbor, the heartbeat of this transformation resonates most profoundly in its people. Fishermen who once set out at dawn now navigate both opportunity and uncertainty, their daily routines altered by the port's expansion. Shopkeepers and market vendors see new faces and fresh demand, but also worry about rising costs and rapid change. For many, the port's growth brings jobs, improved infrastructure, and a sense of hope. Young Somalis learning new trades, families benefiting from better roads and services. Yet there are voices of caution. Elders recall the quiet shores of their youth, wondering if the pace of development will honor Berbera's heritage and traditions. Women's cooperatives advocate for inclusion, striving to ensure that prosperity reaches every corner of the city. Youth groups organize forums, eager to shape a future that balances ambition with authenticity. Community leaders are stepping up, forging dialogues between residents, investors, and government officials. Their message is clear. Berbera's success is not just measured in tons of cargo, but in the well-being of its people. As the city grows, its identity is being reimagined, not erased, but enriched by new possibilities and shared aspirations. In the midst of cranes and cargo, the soul of Berbera endures, defined by resilience, adaptability, and an unwavering sense of home. The city's transformation is not just about global trade, but about the everyday lives and dreams of those who call Berbera their own.